Hi and welcome back to our channel. It's Imelda here, and I have another process video for you that I have used the Felicity Jane Autumn Kit, and this is a layout that I have created, and it is about my daughter and my nephew, who is absolutely adorable, as you can see. And this was taken over on Christmas Day, Christmas morning. And so the kids had just opened their presents and they were having some fun playing around. And this picture I just love because he's got the biggest smile as she's holding him, and it's just so cute. So I'm going to start here with a white background paper, and then I am using this paper to mat my photo on. And this is white paper with some pink stripes on it. So I'm just going to mat it and trim it down. And then I left a white border around my photo, and then I'm going to just, like I said, mat it on this pattern paper. And I'm going to use a white background paper, as you can see, and now I'm just trying to look for a second mat here. And I am going to go through some of the Project Life cards and some of the pattern paper and try to decide what it is that I want to do. I was thinking that I wanted to do some more of the torn edge, like I did in the last layout, also partly because it's already torn there, as you could see, but I decided against that, and then I thought I wanted to bring in a darker color, so I put that away. And then I'm going to bring in the Project Life cards, but I didn't really feel like any of them kind of went with what I wanted to go with. I liked some of the cards that say grateful and thankful, stuff like that, because I am grateful for them, but I feel like I did that in the last layout, so I didn't want to repeat that again. So I brought this page back, and I am going to decide to do a little bit of a torn edge. However, it's not going to be a complete mat on the photo. So I'm just going to cut a strip, and I am going to trim it down so that it is mostly parallel. And then I am going to trim the bottom here, as you can see. And if you pull it towards you, you get that nice white edge on the torn side. If you don't like that white edge, just trim it, or sorry, rip it away from you, and that'll work too. So then I decided to bring in this dark pattern paper. I thought it was a little too autumn, something could be too autumn. So I just left a little bit of it peeking through because I did want that contrast, but not so much that you can really tell that they're autumn type flowers or colors. So I'm just going to reposition it to make sure that it's even on all of the sides, and then place it on my background paper. So I am just starting my layers here, and I am going to bring in some of the embellishments now. So back to the Project Life cards, which I'm not going to use. I thought about that fussy cut flower that I cut last time. I'm not going to use it. And I am going to bring in some other pieces. I think my camera stopped recording, so you don't get to see all of it, but I am going to tuck in a few things here and there, some tabs, and then I end up using I want to call them they're like bunting type shapes. I use a black and white striped one with a chevron and a pink one with the different shades of pink. So I'm going to add that here. I grabbed the rubber piece that says Let's Snuggle, as well as a tab that says Happy. And right now I have that family piece there, but it's gone. And I am going to, I liked the way that family looked, but I am going to use the alphas, the thickers, only because I haven't used them yet, and I absolutely just love them. I love the gold dipped and their foam. So I really wanted to make use of that. So I'm just going to pop my photo up on some foam. As you can see, it's kind of a discarded piece. It's got paint all over it. And I'm going to just line this piece up with the straight edge, not the torn edge, just to make sure that it is level. And then I'm going to bring my photo back and my layers as well. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of our new subscribers. We are at 200 today, and I'm really excited, and I'm overwhelmed by all of the support and the great comments. I really love to read all your comments, and I'm really trying to balance responding and my life and my second channel. So if you don't know, I have started a second channel all about bullet journaling, and I will leave that link below if you want to check that out. So please make sure you leave me a comment. I will get back to you, and I'm going to try to do that as soon as possible. But I really appreciate all of your kind comments and all of your support, and I'm so excited that we have 200 subscribers. It's really exciting. So I'm just going to finish layering and bringing in all the embellishments. And this little flower here, I am going to just pop up on some foam. I'm going to glue it with hot glue, and I only put the foam on one side of this circle. I mean, like, it doesn't cover the whole thing on the back, it's just maybe half of it, so that I can layer it on top of this tab, which is on the photo, which is popped up on some foam. So I didn't want it to be too stuck down, so I wanted a little bit of some height. I wanted it to be even. So I'm going to add these rubber pieces, which seem to be adhering okay with some hot glue. I know in a couple of videos some of the rubber pieces weren't sticking so well, but I didn't actually try to pull them off and see if they stayed or not. So I think so long as you don't actually try to pry them back up, this should be okay. So I added some of the chipboard pieces, some of the rubber pieces, and now I'm going to work on my title. So I have a title in mind, and I'm going to stick the letters on a spare acetate sheet that I have. It's just clear, some packaging. They came with some enamel dots, and I do that just so that I can move my title around and see where I like it best. I don't like to do it on a ruler because I just think it's a little distracting. So I'm just going to line it up with the bottom of my page here, just so I can get them all straight and off the edge of the acetate, so I can stick them on evenly. So right now the title that I'm going to try is Our Spike, which, as you can see from my nephew's hair, is his nickname that we have for him a little bit sometimes, only because his hair is just so thin, it just sticks up. And so my husband started calling him Spike, and every now and then when his hair is all spiky, we call him Spike, which he's adorable. So I took out Our, and I just have Spike, and I'm trying to decide where I want to place it. I really liked it on the photo, but I felt that there was too much of a concentration of the embellishments and everything in the center, and I wanted to kind of bring it down to the bottom of the page as well as more to the right. So it's going to end up right there to the bottom right side of the page. And that's pretty much the entire layout. I'm just going to bring in some gold heart sequins that I have from my stash, and I'm going to add about 3 or 4 just scattered throughout the page. I'm going to adhere that down, and that will be it. So I will leave you with some stills, some close-ups, and again, I want to say thank you so much for your support. I've just been so overwhelmed and so excited to share my layouts with you. So like I said before, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of these types of videos. If you're interested in bullet journaling, check out my other channel, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!